Here goes nothing. Episode 33 of Two Grooms.
In a pod.
I'm Cleo,
And I'm Shannon.
and thank y'all for joining us. You turned that on, that energy on,
Yes.
because you was definitely walking around here like Mr. Mopey Mope Mope.
I was relaxed.
Is,
That's what it
is
was.
that what that is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't moping. I was very low energy. I wasn't moping.
Oh, okay. I guess
There's a difference. You know when I'm moping, right? Moping is a little different than relax, right?
maybe by a few percentages. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you're here. And we're glad y'all are here listening to the podcast.
Yes. Thank you.
So how was your day today, sweetie?
Relaxed.
Yeah.
Just
Uh-huh.
I kind of slept in because I went to bed really late.
Yeah. What was you doing up late playing with the cat?
The cat was jumping all over me. So he was up and down, up and down.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was watching a TV show, one of my British shows, which was really, really good.
Oh,
I think we should watch it.
tell the people, what show is it? What
It's
show?
called Mr. Loverman.
Oh, okay. Sounds horrible.
No, it was
This horrible title.
no. Trust me,
Okay.
we should
Oh,
watch
I
it.
trust it.
I'll watch it again with you.
Okay. If it's something that you're willing to watch again, it must be really good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, sign me up.
Yes. So I'm not gonna tell you about it,
Yes,
but
don't do it.
it has a really good storyline. Very good
Mm,
storyline.
no.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I look forward to it.
Yes.
Mr. Loverman on the BBC,
BBC
of course.
Prime Video under BritBox.
Okay.
Yes.
For those of you who are BBC lovers,
Yes.
if you're a fan of the Two Grooms in a Pod podcast, you already know that Shannon loves British television.
Yes.
He was probably a Brit in a past life, probably.
Right. I think I was. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I feel like my microphone thing looks a little not. There you go.
Mhm.
That's better.
Mhm.
Yours is bothering me too. See how it's kind of like off. It's not the thing, like the whole mic.
Well, it's
But you don't have to do anything. If you fine with it, it just.
it's bent because it's bent towards my mouth.
Oh, okay.
That's why it looks kind of. Yours is kind of straight. Mine is a little.
Mhm. Well, I'll tell you one thing. Our shirts today are giving. At least mine is giving wallpaper. It's giving. Oh, I like that wallpaper design. Like that'd be cute in the bathroom,
Yes,
wouldn't it?
I'd love that.
Yeah. You should
Yeah.
consider
Hmm.
that I wear the shirt and blend in and take a picture. That'd be a cool picture.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it would be nice.
And yours
Well, we're
is.
getting wallpaper anyway, so
We
right.
are. And your shirt is giving.
My camouflage
But
look a little bit.
it's like, oh, we're going to dinner tonight. Camouflage. It's like, okay.
Yes, it's a dressed up camouflage.
I take off my hunting camouflage and I put on the one with the collar shirt
Yes,
to go.
to elevate it a little bit to
Yes.
a little less sporty.
Right.
Right.
Yes. See, we're trying to give y'all a little extra something tonight.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
I had to step it up. Last week you were kind of
What?
you were all cute and with the vest and
Oh.
the
Oh.
amulet around the neck, whatever that is, showing me up.
Oh, so
And I had just a t-shirt on.
you said not today,
Not
Satan.
tonight.
No.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. Well, hey, I appreciate that. We elevate each other.
Yes.
Uh, so today
How was your day?
there was a chili cook-off today at work,
Mhm.
and I'm just gonna go ahead and just say it outright. The election was stolen
Mm.
from me on two fronts.
Mm.
There was 5 of us in the chili cook-off. All employees, students were voting.
Okay.
This was supposed to be anonymous.
Okay.
Anonymous voting.
Okay. What happened?
And One person texted a group of students like, "Oh, hey, look at my chicken chili."
Maybe he
Look at
campaigned better than you.
anonymous,
Oh,
anonymous.
okay. So anonymous.
No one was
No one's
supposed
supposed
to
to know
know
who
who
cooked what.
cooked what.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So then you should have called it off.
So he cheated
He,
from the get.
okay. All right.
And then the next thing that happened was one student who had, I guess, money to burn
Mm-hmm.
spent $83 on tickets because you have to buy a ticket to eat the chili,
Mm-hmm.
and then you put your ticket into the bowl of the person you want to give your vote to.
Okay.
And this person liked a chili, and he gave like $83 worth of tickets to it.
Oh. Oh,
Yes.
that kind of voting.
No one
That's
else was doing it. Them kids ain't got money like that.
hmm,
But I guess he had a little extra money where he wanted to make a point, whatever the case may be.
hmm,
Um, so anyway, the needless to say, Chili number 5 won. They got all the thing. Now, mind you, I'm taking informal polls as the night is going along. I would say 90% of the people I called over said their number 1 was Chili number 4,
hmm.
which was mine. I felt like I was the Kamala Harris of chili cook-offs tonight. The election was
Rigged.
stolen. It was rigged.
Well, see, that's the problem you get when it's just not a 1-for-1 vote.
That is the problem.
Yes.
It was a total rigor
Yes. Right.
And so I asked them at the end. I
Mhm.
mean, I caused a bit of a commotion, I must say.
Really?
Hopefully everyone knows that it was a
Really?
good
Hmm.
fun.
I would never guess that.
I did. They announced the winner. People were cheering for him. I said, "Stop, stop, 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 stop." And
No, you didn't.
I did. I pulled a Kanye West. I said, "Stop."
Mm.
And I literally said, "I'm gonna let you talk. I'm gonna let you talk, but I gotta say this." Oh boy, rigged the votes. Okay, he rigged it. Then I said, "Who was number 2? Who came in second place?"
Hmm.
Chili number 1. Not mine. I'm chili number 4.
Hmm.
But you know who chili number 1 was? The chicken chili
Oh.
who shared the picture.
Oh.
She was.
Hmm.
So I was like, and then to the crowd, I said, "None of y'all have taste." Very,
Okay,
very,
Kanye.
very Kanye.
Hmm. I guess that went well, didn't it?
And then I went live on Instagram because it wasn't over yet. And I expressed my
Discontent,
discontent,
to say mildly.
my consternation. And then I had some people who tagged me and say, "Hey, I agree. Rigged. The election was rigged. It was rigged."
Hmm.
And people even put their own polls on their page going, "Which one do you really think was the best? Vote here."
Mutiny.
It was wrong as wrong.
So you started a revolt.
I don't know about all that, but I just spoke up for justice.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
We didn't ride the Capitol or
Hey,
nothing, but
had to do what you had to do.
I did. And I feel good about it.
You do?
Feel good about my
As long
choices.
as you feel good about your actions.
I do. Oh, and I told the boy who did the 83 votes, I said, "And when I bring my sweet potato pie up here, you get none." He said, "I don't eat sweet
So it's not
potato
going to
pie."
be, oh, I guess you got you.
He said, "I don't eat sweet potato pie." I said, "Oh, you think you don't?
Or you doing one of those.
If you had mine, you would."
Oh, Lord. How many times have I heard that?
You missing out. You missing out.
How many times have I heard that?
You are. We're not even gonna get into
Don't talk about
you.
me. I'm not in
Yeah,
this.
we're not even gonna get into
I'm not in
you
this.
and your proclivities and how it's all in your head. Most of the stuff you be talking about and how you be eating stuff when you don't know what's in there. We're not gonna get into all that. We're not gonna get into all that.
It's not about me.
It's not.
It's your story.
It's
So
not.
don't pull me in it.
You said something about how many times have you heard that. I was just responding to that.
Always pulling people in stuff.
I'm not pulling nobody nowhere who don't be pulled where they want to be pulled.
Okay.
Anyway, speaking of people pulling people into stuff,
Oh Lord.
so I was minding my black business today,
Mm,
getting this chili together,
mm,
and I got a message for someone close to me,
mm.
responding to a post. I'm not going to get political. Okay, stay with me. It's not going to get political,
Okay.
but it's going to get political. Second.
Mm,
So I had made a post about Charlie Kirk, like a repost about some video, whatever.
mm,
And someone who I know,
mhm,
close, dearly beloved,
mhm,
responded to me. I thought we'd get into the conversation. It was a lot of back and forth.
mhm.
And I think, I have come to a point because the person was like, I love you, but
But
you treat me differently because we disagree. And I told them, I said, listen, love you unconditionally, but I have to distance myself sometimes from certain topics with you because it hurts my heart
mhm,
to know that you feel the way you feel.
mm,
Uh, and so I just say to people, it's okay to do that. It's okay to distance your heart. Take time if you need to feel better about some things. I mean, but also what I left our conversation with was feeling like I want to talk to them more. I've been really like closed off about talking about po- opposite politics because it's just so frustrating.
mhm.
But I'm in a place now where I'm like, you know what? I'm willing to watch a video of something I disagree with because this person was like, well, you haven't watched all of his videos. I've been watching his videos for years, which was also shocking. And then they said, you just responding to clips. They also said, you're going to talk about this on your podcast for clickbait. They also said that.
Well, they should know then. Shouldn't have
And
brought it up.
um so they was like, I just watch clips and that I'm being unfair to him. So I decided to myself, I am going to watch
Really?
a full thing
I don't need to watch.
so I can argue with
Better?
full
Full
confidence.
knowledge?
Yeah, with full knowledge.
Okay.
That's really all I know. I would want to say I watched one. When they say you haven't watched one video, I have.
Okay.
I've watched the full video. I know the context of the thing. You
Mhm.
can't tell me it's out of context because they love to try to say you pulled it out of context.
Right.
And so I want to watch it and yada yada. But anyway, it didn't go as left as it could have gone.
Mhm.
We kept it pretty civil for the most part. But I look forward to talking to you about this. But what I will say something.
Talk to who? Your friend?
Hmm.
Okay.
But I will say this: if you can't put your politics openly on social media without fear of retribution, then those are probably politics you should not have. If you can't openly say,
If you can't
I'm for this, I
stand 10
support
toes
Charlie
down.
Kirk. If you can't stand 10 toes
Right.
down on what you do, that's what at least I appreciate about people who, even if I disagree with you, even if I unfollow you because I don't want to see, if I mute your post because I don't want to see whatever you're talking about,
Right.
and vice versa, at least you know where you stand.
Right.
And I think we're living in a day and age where it's important to know where people stand so you know who you're dealing with. Because you could be dealing with some people who maybe they're all the way into some bad stuff.
Mhm.
Maybe they're halfway. Maybe they're not in the bad stuff, but they're just adjacent. We need people to just own your shit.
Yeah.
Whatever your shit is, own it.
Yes.
Just be open.
Don't hide about
Don't
hide
hide
it.
about it. Come out the closet. If you MAGA, you MAGA like I don't care what Donald Trump does. I'm MAGA to the bone. Be that. Be that, so we can know who we're dealing with.
Yeah. True.
If you're liberal and you're open to whatever, you're liberal, but maybe you have a couple conservative ideas about blah blah blah. Be that. Open. Be
Yes.
open. Own your shit. Own it because people need to know if you're a safe space for them. That's the reason why I say that.
Yeah, I get it.
Not because we want to. People should be attacking people or any of that kind of craziness, but some people are very vulnerable. Some populations are very vulnerable, and they
Mhm.
need to know
Okay.
that you're a safe space. Populations meaning like LGBT people, right?
Right.
You need to know if a person is a safe space
Okay.
to land. As a woman, I would want to know if I was a woman. If I was a woman, I would want to know where people land on certain issues. Now, of course, there are MAGA women,
Yeah.
but I still want to know because just because you want to line up for the Handmaid's Tale, don't mean I want to. So
Okay.
anyway, I said I'm not gonna make this about politics. I digress
You digress.
a little bit, but hey, God bless.
But where do you well, okay, we're not gonna go
We're
anywhere.
not gonna go to politics. This is yeah.
Okay, let it go.
Let's let it go. Matter of fact, I got a big turn.
Okay.
So apparently, I don't know if this is a rumor or not. I don't know if this is true. This has not been fact checked, but it's all over the internet that a woman got $34 million in PPP loans and she ended up in Jamaica. Did you read about that?
Mm-mm.
So this woman apparently, I didn't put me sure we're on Do Not Disturb. This woman apparently,
Mhm.
she she got some PPP loans, and she got millions of dollars in PPP loans,
That's an inside job.
and now, of course, they want her.
And she went to a place where she cannot be
And she,
extradited back.
yes, and but what's really,
Smart.
but what's funny, of course, what's the most funny thing?
What?
The comment section. The
As
comment section
always.
is hilarious. But if you had to guess, are the people in support of what she's doing,
Mhm.
or are the people like having problems with what she's doing, with what she did? What would you guess? And these are, let me say, it was a black woman who did it, and
Mhm.
it's black people who are commenting. So,
I think they're sad for me to say, I'm thinking they're probably okay with how she
yes,
did it.
they're okay with it, and so am I.
Are you?
I am very okay with it. And to tell
Really?
you why I'm okay with it,
Hmm.
because as the people in the comment section said, they are letting bankers and Wall Street people and politicians steal, steal, steal.
I get it.
They're letting them steal,
It's
steal, steal, and then they forgive them and slap them on the wrist. And so a regular person has worked the system. A regular brand. I'm just like, go on, girl, go off, sis, go off.
it's still wrong.
It's very wrong.
Very wrong.
I know Polly. I know Polly Pockets. It's wrong.
Just because others do it doesn't mean it's okay for a minority person to do it.
I know Polly. Is that what you
I'm
really
not.
feel? Is that what you really feel? Or are you just trying to
I'm
be?
really
Are
feeling
you
it.
trying to be contradictory?
No, I'm not. I don't think it's cool.
I think it's totally cool. Go off pop. Go off. PPP Polly.
I'm surprised.
Why? In this day and
Then again, I'm
age,
not surprised.
what?
I'm not surprised about you.
Listen, as I said before, it's good to see somebody win beside the same people, even when they win and doing dirty. Everybody else when they do dirty, they get caught, they get held to the standard of the law. Can you imagine if the Epstein files was full of a bunch of brown people? If it was all
Well,
brown and black
it's
people?
not. That's why it's
That's
that's why
why
it's
I'm
the way it
saying.
is. Yes. It's full of non-minority.
Yes.
Yes.
So I'm
That's
saying, and not that I want people to get away doing doing what they were doing, but I'm just saying the double standard.
I get it. I get it, the double standard.
Well, I know you get it, but I'm just saying it for them so that people don't try to, accuse me of some craziness. I'm just making sure I say the whole complete the whole thoughts.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get where everybody's coming from.
Yeah. I say PPP Pam, who's ran off to Jamaica. Kudos to you, girl.
She ain't never coming back.
She ain't never come back. Pam, write a check and send it to us. You can go to our Instagram page and our PO box is in there, Pam. If you want to send us some of
A donation.
a donation.
I don't want the money.
I don't want the dirty PPP money, but I know you have went and probably started a business, and send us some of them snow cone money. Some of that extra money you got. Bam.
If she did that, she's got a legitimate business.
She got legitimate business. I'm sure she does. But I don't. Like I said, I don't know if it's true or not. But kudos to Pam.
I don't. It's got to be fake,
You think it's fake? I mean, it's probably
or inside. There's an inside job where somebody, an accomplice, helped her. It had to be. Well, maybe not. If she could have created other businesses to get the money.
yeah.
Yeah,
She did multiple businesses.
yeah,
Zed.
yeah.
So yeah,
Hmm.
Pam ain't coming back. Y'all ain't getting her. Uh,
Pirate Pam.
not Pirate Pam. uh, so Billy Porter, you know, uh he's was in cast in Cabaret on Broadway. He
Mm-hmm.
was a replacement for somebody, I think Eddie Redmayne,
Mm-hmm.
or Redmayne's replacement. But either way, he got sick with sepsis,
Mm-hmm.
and so he had to cancel out of the play. And they're going to cancel the show, close it earlier than they were planning on canceling it.
Okay.
And the producers
Mm-hmm.
or backers, right, backers who gave producers money want their money back, but the producers are saying we've lost so much money, and this is not because of Billy Porter. Uh, I think the whole show itself
Didn't do as well.
didn't do as well. The concept wasn't as, I guess, successful.
Mm-hmm.
But the producers are saying we don't have the money to give you back due to all, I guess, the debts surrounding the early closing,
Okay.
and the producers and the backers are calling BS.
Hmm.
The backers are saying, "Girl, give us our money."
Mm.
Uh, but I don't think they're going to get it. I don't think they're going to get it. I
I
think,
don't think they can get it right.
yeah. I mean, if the producers are saying you can't get blood out of a turnip,
Right.
then
That was just a bad investment,
right. I think
and
it's like,
you just kind of
girl,
have to
write it
move on.
off,
Right.
sis.
Right.
You're gonna have to just write that one off,
Right.
I think.
Yeah.
But shout out to Billy Porter. Hope he gets well, because he did face a lot of backlash, uh a little bit of racism, uh, but mostly just a lot of haterade about
Mm-hmm.
his performance in the show.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see the show. We didn't see the show, but I did see a clip
Mm-hmm.
of an excerpt, and it wasn't cute. Not because he's not a good performer, just the interpretation, the
Okay.
reinterpretation. I wasn't a fan of the reinterpretation
Okay.
myself.
But do you fault him, or do you fault the producers and the directors on what they put, what they envisioned?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
So
yeah,
it can't be
yeah.
him.
It's
Okay.
not just him. It's all
Because
that.
he's talented.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Recently, this I wish I wanna find his name. I
Mhm.
just posted this on my social media. Um, this man, Representative Cyrus Javadi,
Mhm.
he is turning Democratic. He's a Republican
Mhm.
representative, but he's turning Democrat. And his reason, can you guess why might he now decide to go Democrat? I'm gonna give you three possibles,
3 possibles.
so you can guess which one.
3 possibles.
A, he's turning Democrat.
Oh, you gonna give me
Yeah,
options?
I'm gonna give you an option. I'm gonna give you
Oh,
an
I thought you just
option.
asked me to,
Wake up, Fred. Let me explain.
I am awake.
Uh, so A, he's turning it out of his conscience.
Mhm.
Just his, he just sees what's going on in the world, and he's gonna turn
A.
Democrat. I'm not finished.
I know you're not. I want it to be A.
B,
Mhm.
his son is gay, and the way the party responds to his son, he wants to. He doesn't feel like that's the way to go.
Right.
And
Okay.
then C,
Mhm.
he was caught on Grinder. It was one of the people released his name on Grinder, and he figured, I need to just go ahead and come out, and I probably won't get reelected as Republican, so let me turn Democrat so I can get reelected. So is it A, change of heart, B, gay son, C, down low? Which one is it?
The most scandalous thing is C, but I would like to think it's A or B,
Mhm.
and
Just
I
'cause
would choose B.
ding, 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 good guess.
Okay.
It's B. His
Okay.
son is gay, and he just says that he just recognizes that the Republican Party just really wanna burn things down. They're
Mhm.
not trying to build nothing up, and the fact they see what they're doing to his son
Mhm.
and people like his son
Mhm.
is making him change
Rethink
party.
his, you know.
And listen, not to get political, I mean, I reposted it, and my quote on it when I reposted it was, "Oh, to be loved like this."
This whole thing is political, but go ahead.
I was like I was like, "Oh, to be loved like this." And I know some people who do profess to love me may be offended by that, who are Republican when I
Mhm.
reposted that, but I really don't care because to have someone love you so much and go, "Wait a minute, I'm attached to something
Mhm.
that wants destruction
Of someone I love
to someone I love," someone who can make that
and believe in.
who
Yeah,
can make that connection. There's so much cognitive dissonance.
I get it.
There's so much people are doing so much of this thing,
Compartmentalizing so many
compartmentalizing,
things, not looking at
not looking
the
at
total
the whole
picture
thing.
and
And
how it affects the people most important in your life, you would think.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
it's it's
I get it.
really it really echoes of Nazi Germany in a big way. How people were like, well, Hitler told us to, and that's why we did it. We didn't think it was that bad, and um, I don't know, I don't know.
It it's a lot of things now on a particular side of the aisle, so to speak,
Hmm.
where it just seems they're fighting for the staunch kind of way of thinking about so many issues.
And I don't even believe that they have. For example, the person I was talking to today said, well, conservative this, conservative that. And I said, there is no conservative party right now. There's MAGA right
Yeah.
now. The
Yeah.
conservatives have been overwhelmed by the
Yes.
MAGA movement.
Yes.
I was like, I can get behind some conservative policies. I can't get behind MAGA where MAGA can do absolutely no wrong and he can lie in your face. And anyway, I can't get behind that.
Yeah.
And so, but anyway, I just wished there's some people in my life who I love a lot
Mhm.
who who think that, well, I don't believe everything that MAGA does or the conservative party does, but I am still that. And so you just because I'm that don't mean I don't love you. And I just don't think I don't understand
Mhm.
how me and actually part of me I do understand it, which makes me when I think about it a little bit sad about how come you don't love me enough to recognize what you are a part of.
Okay.
Even if you
I get
don't
it.
believe all those things to your heart. I don't know. I don't know.
So does this person consider themselves conservative or MAGA? So which
They've
if there's a
never we
difference.
haven't had the
Okay.
conversation. They've never said MAGA this, MAGA that to I'll say
Okay.
that. It's
Okay.
it's always conservative, blah, blah, blah. But I do feel like sometimes conservative speech, people who are MAGA try to hide themselves underneath the MAGA uh tries to hide MAGA tries to hide under conservatism
Gotcha.
because to say MAGA is to admit you're extreme,
I get it.
extreme.
Yeah. Okay.
So anyway, congratulations to that man. I think that's really brave of him,
Yeah.
and it shows how much he loves his son.
Mhm. That's thinking out of the box, so to speak.
Mhm.
You can believe certain things, but then sometimes when it hits at home,
Mhm.
it changes a lot of your thoughts about that group of people or whatever
Mhm.
that you once denounced.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
You
it
would
kind of
think.
just proves that several things can be true at once.
That is very true. Several
Yeah.
things can be true at
Yeah.
once. So there's this show on Netflix called Unknown Caller that's been very popular. People have been talking about it.
Hmm.
It's been out
It's
for
a
a while
series.
now. It's just a 90-minute show.
It's a show.
It's like a docu-series
Hmm.
because it really happened.
Okay.
And we're going to talk about it right now, and I'm going to give spoilers because it's been out for almost a month now, and you should have seen it if you haven't seen it.
What if people didn't know? So don't give it
Well,
out,
I'm
right?
giving spoilers right now, so if you don't like it, you can look at the screen. If it, I'm gonna this, I'll put my hand up when I'm through talking about it. Okay,
Okay.
so here you go. Five, four, three, two, one. So the show is really good.
Okay.
The little docu series. The premise is this girl, she's about 13, 14 ish. She's been dating this boy for 2 years.
13, 14. She's dating already?
Yes, because they play like sports together, and they're chaperoned and stuff like that. Okay, it's a
That's
small town.
still early. She's a
Uh,
little fast, half of it.
no, well, she's not. Okay. So anyway, she's receiving these weird messages. You're skinny. You're too skinny. You got a flat ass. I'm gonna get with your man. Your boyfriend doesn't like you, and then they go into like nasty stuff. This is. Let me just. I'm going fast because this is. I don't want to give every detail of the show.
Mhm.
It takes place over the course of over a year, maybe 16 months, where this girl and her boyfriend
Mhm.
are getting harassing messages from this unknown caller
Mhm.
who's using this thing where the number changes,
Mhm.
so you can't just block them.
Right.
The person seems to know personal information about them
Okay.
that not a random person on the internet would know. And of course, they're going through everybody. It's a small town. The school goes from kindergarten to high school. It has 700 people in it,
Okay.
so they don't know who's doing it. The town is a one stop like town.
Oh,
the
like mine.
the police are involved. They're interviewing people trying to figure it out. The parents are crying, they upset about what's going on, what's happening. Somebody has to stop this.
Right.
Finally they bring in the FBI. Now of course between this all this time,
Mhm.
there's a lot of different things happening. The
Mhm.
two mothers, the mother of the boy who's dating and the other girl, they're all over the police trying to get them to do right, blah 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 blah.
Mhm.
Well, finally, they bring in the FBI. The FBI starts running whatever they run to get IP addresses and all that kind of stuff. And they find out that the person who's been sending these text messages is the young girl's mother.
Damn. Yeah, it had to be a parent, I'm thinking.
The young girl's mother did it.
Why was she
And she still didn't have no good answer once they outed her.
okay.
I had mental health issues. I was suffering from my own trauma as a child. Because it doesn't stop there. Turns out she was in charge of finances for the home. So her husband would come in, give him his check, expect her to be handling stuff. Miss Thing, first of all, she's supposed to have a job. She didn't have a job. Uh she had a job, she got let go from the job. She told her husband that she had quit the job, uh,
Oh.
but they found out that she got let go from the job during all this. He found out that she had not been paying bills. They had during this time where all the stuff was happening, they got kicked out of one house,
Mhm.
moved to another house. She didn't pay the storage stuff for the stuff they had moved out of the house because they had to vacate the house. They lost all the stuff in storage. He was crying about that. He lost all his irreplaceable memories.
But yet he still let her handle the money?
Well, this all came out at once.
Okay. Alright.
And then, because she was like, "Oh, I missed the bill," and "Oh, I got it. We're just behind a couple of things or whatever." But apparently, they both didn't have the tools of finance. You know what I mean? So what like he
Get it.
could do it. It wasn't like I'm sure he could have paid it and did 1+1 = 2, but she was very convincing, I guess.
Okay. And it
And
was one less thing for him to have to worry about.
right, because he was the only one leaving the house to go to work.
Right.
And so it turns out she was lying about that. She had to go to jail for I think she went to jail for a year and a half,
That's all?
stalking. Um, and her friend, who she was crying with about it, of course, testified against her in court. They all believed that she had a thing for the daughter's boyfriend. the whole time. Nothing ever happened, but they're all alleging that the boy was like, "It was weird. She did pay a lot of attention to me. She would even cut my food up and just like
Mm,
it was a little weird." The mom said she always tried to stay in my son's life and she would do this and she would do that. And anyway, it's a good show. I'm not. That's all to
mhm.
stop.
Okay,
Hands up, come back. Uh, so
okay.
it was interesting.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Sounds like one of my, shows.
Yeah, I think you would like it, but I didn't ever think you would sit down to watch it, so I didn't wait for
Why?
you. 'Cause you never ever expressed an interest whenever I mentioned it. "Oh, this is a good one." You went, I know when you're interested in something.
You never asked.
I did ask,
You didn't
and
ask
you
about that
gave
one.
me a mumble mumble.
You didn't ask me for that one.
Listen, you don't remember, Linda, but
When?
I did
When was it?
a couple of weeks ago.
Lies. Just lies. That's right up my alley.
Well, you act like I maybe I didn't describe it good. Well, I didn't give you all that because I didn't know all the information. I just said, "Oh, unknown number." I think you just saw some high school kids sitting there on the front. You was like, "I don't want to watch that." I think that's what it was.
It could have just been
That
my mood
night.
that day, right?
Okay, yeah. Well,
But that's okay.
it's all right. You can still watch it.
That's all right.
You don't want to watch it now?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
It's secondhand.
how's the second hand?
'Cause you told me about it, so I'm not gonna be surprised.
I went into it knowing that the mother did it because I had heard about it, but still seeing how it all goes out, and even watching how she's telling the story. They did a good job with her. Oh, if you back, sorry. They did a good job with her. As she was as they were going from the beginning, with
Mhm.
her acting like she didn't know what was going on, and then
They're really good at that.
they were like, "Oh," and the text kept coming through, and me and Barb was like, "What's happening?" I was like, "Girl, you know what's happening." But we're all acting like
Right.
you don't know
Yeah.
what's happening.
That's how they do.
Yeah, but it was good. So, this is just a very interesting story. It's a little dark, but it's
Mhm.
very interesting. So, you know the show Beauty in Black, Tyler
Mhm.
Perry show,
Yeah.
Netflix? So, an actor on that show, Terrell Carter, uh, he is talking about he came out on a podcast, not out of the closet, but out about how he was born to an 11-year-old girl,
Mhm.
uh, who had her leg amputated at birth. She was molested by a 26-year-old man
Mhm.
in the family,
Mm.
and how he was essentially, I guess, like a problem child because, that stigma and
Mhm.
everything that happened around him, and everyone was talking about in the comments, how brave he was to share and talk about his story and everything.
Mhm.
My question to you is, and while it is great that the man shared his story, but are we at a time where people are just telling too much of their private family business?
That's the time you live in now.
Is it?
Yeah. Everybody's telling everything. I don't think I mean, for me, yes. It seems like our generation, there are so many things that I'm still learning sometimes,
Mhm. Mhm.
and they kept those secrets, like, forever.
Yeah.
Family secrets just stayed secret.
Right.
Nowadays, there are no limits.
The kids ain't having it.
The kids are just letting everything out.
It's like,
They're
I'm not
they're letting
keeping
everything
this
out.
trauma to myself.
Yeah, and it's just sometimes it's clickbait, sometimes it's just,
Yeah.
"Let me just get these feelings out,"
Mhm.
and my counselors are people in, you know, social media,
Mm.
not real licensed professionals that they need
Right.
to talk to.
You're right.
So that's just the time we're in right
Mhm.
now. I don't like it
Mm.
because there should be a limit
Yeah.
to what you let out there.
I mean, like you said, I get it that we're in a different time.
Mhm.
These kids have a little bit less tolerance for, I guess, holding on to that kind
Yeah,
of stuff.
yeah.
But I wonder, why does it have to necessarily be in such a public space?
Mhm.
Why isn't it hold a meeting with your family and talk about it. Uh, I don't know if his mother is still alive or not. He said she had a lot of health problems and she
Mhm,
was special needs.
mhm.
So to hear that and then hear that this man raped her essentially,
Right.
um, wow, you know. Um, but on one level though, I do appreciate it's gotta be bravery on some level
Yeah,
to
I
stand
agree.
in that because
Mhm,
he's clearly not alone. When you think about I told you about Thaddeus on King's Court, he was born to a girl
mhm.
who was, I think, under 15,
Right.
he said, 12 or something, 13. So, this is clearly a thing, and and when we were kids, did you ever know anybody who got pregnant at 13? Like a really young age,
Mhm.
like in school. So we know
Yeah.
these people, but you never really think about, well, what happened to that baby? That baby, and what that baby's life was like being raised by a child.
I get it.
Well, probably the grandparents stepped in or somebody stepped
More than
in, but
likely,
yeah.
yeah.
But just to know that history is how you came into the world. Hopefully, people are getting therapy who did have that kind of
Maybe that's their
situation.
therapy now, letting it out
Yeah,
and dealing with it. A lot of times, I think when we were growing up, people didn't talk about it or deal with it. It was
yeah,
just hush hush. Either you were sent up north with some family, members
right.
to take care of you until you straighten yourself out, and then you came back looking
Mhm.
good and different,
Right.
or
And now you got a little sister.
now you got a little sister.
Right, yeah.
It's just
Yeah,
back then. I think they just probably ignored a lot of things and didn't deal with the issues. Now I think people
yeah,
are dealing with it. Maybe still not the right way,
yeah,
but they're dealing with it outwardly, and they're just
yeah,
not holding it in and letting it affect them.
yeah,
And there are a lot of people still successful and moving on with their life.
yeah,
It's just not holding them back anymore.
mhm. Mm,
But
I agree.
yeah.
I agree. As someone, I guess, from a different generation, I may not see it for myself doing it
Mhm.
that way,
Yeah.
but I can see how it is, liberating,
Yeah. Yeah.
to live a life like that. But, I'm gonna take it back just a little because there was someone who did live that way. We did have people in our era who did do
Mhm.
that. Like Wendy Williams was very transparent kind of person. Very, this is what I'm going through. This is what I've been going through. This is what I went through.
Yeah.
Kind of person. So we did have people like that uh, who stood up for their truth very, very openly.
But sometimes it's people who are in a field that nothing's really a secret. Their
Yeah,
whole life is open book anyway.
yeah. But if you're working at the office with Pete and them.
Right. Nobody knows you got raped by, your
Mhm,
uncle and
mhm.
or cousins and stuff and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Woo!
it's
Okay.
deep tonight. What's going on?
I know, my gosh, sorry, guys. It's just kinda where it went. Just just kinda
Hmm.
where it went. Um, but you did before we wrap things up, we did do a little shopping. We got some,
Oh, did we?
Halloween
Where my money at?
things. What? From
Where my
who?
half? Where your half
Half?
at?
We don't do that. We don't do 50-50. I'm like the women on TV on the internet.
Where my
You don't want no man making you go 50-50, girl. You don't wanna do that. No 50-50.
whatever. Hmm. Give it
Um,
up, toots.
so I think we talked about this last episode, how it's gonna be a pretty special, uh, Christmas and Halloween in our yard,
Is
I
it?
think. I anticipate it being good.
How so?
Just good decoration.
Oh,
That's what
okay.
I'm talking about.
I thought it was something
Oh,
else
like
special.
gifts? Oh, no.
Mm-mm.
That's off the agenda.
Mm-mm. What? What's off the agenda?
Gifts,
What kind? Why?
because we spending money elsewhere.
Oh, okay. We're not gonna talk about that.
No, we remember we have a certain generation.
Oh, we gotta be open. Let's be open about it. Let's talk.
I don't want to put your business out in the street.
Mine?
So let's just keep
It ain't mine.
let's just keep it
But
cute.
nice try,
Let's keep
Linda.
it cute, okay? Let's
Nice
keep it
try.
cute. I don't appreciate you trying to read.
I'm
I don't
not
appreciate
reading
you trying
you.
to read. Listen, you know who had the power to edit the button?
I'm not reading.
Me. I decided this makes it into the show. How about that?
Do you?
I will. Thank you very much.
I still have a response button.
You can have a
I can
response.
respond.
You won't. Matter of fact, why don't you go ahead and do a whole monologue right now that make you feel good? I just beat the whole thing out. How you feel about that?
Why waste my breath?
Finally,
See, now y'all know
you caught on.
he only keeps in stuff he wants to keep in.
I'll cut that out too.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Poor downtrodden Shannon.
I figured out a way.
Well, on that note.
No, I want to hear about Halloween and Christmas.
Oh,
it's going to be real special.
We've got added more to the decorations. It's gonna be big, just a little bit more spectacle.
Okay.
That's all.
All right.
On that note, again, thank y'all for listening to Two Grooms
in a Pod.
I'm Cleo.
And I'm Shannon.
And we shall see you next time. If you have any ideas for us for, little viral videos we should try to make,
shorts.
Little viral shorts. Yeah. Let us know. Email us at twogroomsinapod@gmail.com or DM us on our social media platforms or comment on this episode. But definitely like and subscribe.
For sure.
And share.
Yes. Always. Always.
All right, guys. It's so hard to say goodbye.
Is it?
To yesterday.
It was hard coming out. Good night.